Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. Today's topic is really important from the perspective of prelims, interview and mains GS paper 3. We're going to talk about double mutant coronavirus variant that has been recently found in India. Now, a very unique double mutant coronavirus variant with a combination of mutations not seen anywhere else in the world has been found in India, and that is why it has been news. Because it has been found in India, not anywhere else in the world, it makes it very serious. And what is this double mutation? What do you understand by the term mutation? All of these topics we are going to understand today. When it comes to coronavirus, in 2020 prelims, no questions were asked from coronavirus. So it makes this topic all the more serious and important because you might expect 2 to 3 questions from coronavirus and this double mutation in your 2021 and 2022 as well as 2023 attempt. Make sure that you prepare the coronavirus topic holistically. You can make short notes simultaneously in the class also. However, I will upload the class PDF on the Telegram channel. But if you keep making notes yourself, that is going to help you a lot during your revision time. Let's start the session without any delay. When we talk about mutation, what is mutation? Mutation means alteration in genetic material. What is genetic material? The same material through which your genes, your cells have been made. Right? So mutation is the change in the genetic material, also known as genome, of a cell of a living organism or of a virus. Virus is also a living organism. That is how it spreads. Right? So alteration or change in genetic material, आपके cells की genetic बनावट में कोई alteration या change आता है या virus की बनावट में कोई change आता है, उसे हम mutation बोलते हैं. And you can say more or less this mutation can be permanent. Okay, it is more or less permanent. That means permanent means it makes this mutation transmittable. This can be transmitted to the cells or viruses descendants also. Virus का कोई भी new form आएगा, cell का कोई भी new form बनेगा, उसमें भी ये mutation transfer हो जाता है. So the genomes of organisms, they are composed of DNA, whereas the viral genomes can be of DNA और RNA. ऑर्गेनिजम्स के जो जीनोम्स होते हैं, जैसे कि आपके जीनोम्स हैं, वो डीएनए से बने होते हैं, कंपोज्ड ऑफ डीएनए डीऑक्सी राइबो न्यूक्लिक एसिड. बट जब हम वायरस की बात करते हैं, उसमें आरएनए डीएनए दोनों की बनावट होती है. आरएनए इज राइबो न्यूक्लिक एसिड. ओके. When we talk about DNA, DNA is the inherited material found in every single living creature which you inherit from your father or mother or their forefathers. So here DNA is made up of molecules called nucleotides. Also, the deoxyribonucleic acid in an individual's chromosomes, they controls variety of visible as well as invisible characteristics. Visible characteristic means your race, your color, your sex. Invisible characteristic means blood groups and susceptibility to inherited diseases. That is DNA. उसको हम DNA बोलते हैं. ठीक है? Now, what exactly is RNA? Now, when we talk about RNA, it is ribonucleic acid that helps in the synthesis of proteins in our body. This nucleic acid is responsible for production of new cells in the human body, and it is usually obtained from the DNA molecule. So it resembles the same as that of DNA, the only difference being that it has a single strand unlike the DNA which has 2 strands. You have to remember DNA has 2 strands and RNA has single strand. Okay, this point you have to remember. Now, hence, because it has only single ribose sugar molecule in it, it is named as ribonucleic acid. It is also referred to as an enzyme as it helps in the process of chemical reactions in the body. So that is why RNA also is known as an enzyme. Okay. I'm sure that now the difference is clear. मुझे उम्मीद है कि अब difference clear हो गया. What is DNA and what is RNA? Alright. So before we move forward, here's a small announcement for all of you. Unacademy's UPSC CSE Mega Subscription offer has been extended till April 1. Now, if you take your Unacademy Plus subscription till 1st April 2021, then you are going to get extended 1-year Unacademy subscription which will be valid till Prelims 2022. अगर आप 1 अप्रैल 2021 तक अपना सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लेते हैं 1 ईयर का अनअकैडमी प्लस पर, तो आपका सब्सक्रिप्शन वैलिड होगा टिल जुलाई 31 2022 तक, यानी कि 4+ मंथ्स का आपको सब्सक्रिप्शन यहाँ एक्सटेंडेड मिलेगा, और टिल योर prelims 2022, whichever is later. Now why till prelims 2022? Because last year also prelims got postponed, so god forbid if any such thing happens, your subscription will be valid till your prelims 2022. जब तक prelims 2022 का नहीं हो जाता, आपका सब्सक्रिप्शन वैलिड रहेगा अगर आप अप्रैल 1 2021 से पहले एक साल का सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लेते हैं. We have new batches which have been launched on Unacademy Plus. They are starting from today, that is 31st March. Mission UPSC CSE 2022. And we have batches for 2023 attempt as well. So accordingly, you can subscribe to Unacademy Plus. I've given you the link also in the description box below the video. Also, you can get 10% discount if you use this code ARPITA10. अगर आप ये कोड यूज करते हैं, आपको डायरेक्टली 10% का डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा आपके प्लस के सब्सक्रिप्शन पर. देखिए, सिर्फ कल तक ये ऑफर एक्सटेंड किया गया है. इसके बाद अगर आप सब्सक्राइब करोगे तो ये मेगा ऑफर नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है, दिस ऑफर इज अमेजिंग, वन इन अ लाइफ टाइम. जल्दी से अप्लाई कर लीजिए आज ही आज. ठीक है, सब्सक्राइब टुडे इफ यू वांट टू गेट guide, very determined and focused guidance in your Unacademy Plus journey, your UPSC CSE journey through Unacademy Plus. We have offers for GS, Iconic, Combo and optional subscription also. I've given you the links of all of them in the description box below the video. Click on the link, subscribe today, make the best use of this mega subscription offer which is till April 1 only. कल तक ही है ये ऑफर, तो इसको फटाफट से आज के आज सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए. ठीक है, so on this note, let's start the session. Now over here, when we talk about the double mutant, the genome sequencing of section of virus samples by the Indian SARS-CoV-2 Consortium on Genomics, it revealed that there was a presence of 2 mutations. Now what is INSACOP? What is this? Indian SARS-CoV-2 Consortium on Genomics है क्या ये? So over here you can see it's a multi-laboratory, multi-agency, pan-India. Pan-India means all India network to monitor genomic variations in SARS-CoV-2. SARS-CoV-2 में किसी भी तरीके के genetic mutation होते हैं, उसको monitor करने के लिए, study करने के लिए ये body तैयार की गई है. It helps in understanding of how the virus spreads and evolves. कैसे ये evolve हो रहा है, दिन ब दिन change हो रहा है, spread हो रहा है, and it can generate a very important source of information for tracking the pattern of this transmission. Right? It can help us to stop this transmission of this virus. And what is genomic sequencing? अब ये genomic sequencing क्या होता है? It's a testing process to map the entire genetic code of an organism, in this case the virus. वायरस का पूरा जेनेटिक कोड कहाँ से ओरिजिनेट हुआ, कैसे इवॉल्व हो रहा है, कैसे आगे स्प्रेड हो रहा है, उस पूरे प्रोसेस को टेस्ट करना हम बोलते हैं जेनोमिक सीक्वेंसिंग करना. जेनेटिक कोड ऑफ वायरस, इट वर्क्स लाइक इट्स इंस्ट्रक्शन मैनुअल. जैसे कि आप रेफ्रिजरेटर खरीदते हो और इफ यू परचेज अ मोबाइल फोन, यू गेट एन इंस्ट्रक्शन मैनुअल ना. इफ यू परचेज एनी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आइटम, यू गेट अ इंस्ट्रक्शन मैनुअल. सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट एज जेनेटिक कोड. ठीक है, एंड म्यूटेशंस इन वायरसेस आर वेरी कॉमन, बट दे आर, मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर इनसिग्निफिकेंट. राइट, क्योंकि क्या होता है, उससे इन्फेक्शन में कोई ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता. बट सम म्यूटेशंस लाइक द वंस इन यूके और साउथ अफ्रीका इन कोरोना वायरस, दे वर वेरी इन्फेक्शियस, दे वर वेरी डेडलियर ऑल्सो. Okay, so over here you can see, इधर आप देख सकते हो that this consortium who is studying about the genetic code of the or genome sequencing of the virus, they revealed that there are 2 mutations right now. First is E484Q, second is L452R. Together they are spreading, they are found, they were spreaded or they were found in states like Maharashtra, Delhi, Punjab, Gujarat. तो दिल्ली में, पंजाब में, गुजरात में, महाराष्ट्र में ये 2 वेरिएंट्स पाए गए हैं. And this organization is also going to submit the details of this variant to global repository called Global Initiative on Sharing Avian Influenza Data. Now what is GSED? अब ये GSED क्या है ये समझते हैं. So when we talk about GSED, it's a public platform started by WHO, that is World Health Organization, in 2008 for countries to share the genome sequences. It was created as an alternative to the public domain sharing model, and its sharing mechanism took into account the concerns of member states by providing publicly accessible database designed by scientists for scientists to improve the sharing of influenza data. It helps to track transmission route of the virus. Okay, so that is why this report will be submitted to the body which was created by WHO in 2008. And if it is proved correct, then it will classify as a variant of concern, that is VOC, a variant which is serious. Okay. So far only 3 global variant of concerns have been identified. One was identified in UK, then in South Africa and Brazil. Now if this is correct, this information is correct, then the next variant which will be identified as variant of concern will be in India. Now these are variants for which there is evidence. ये जो variants है इसके तो evidence solid है हमारे पास, ठीक है, that this virus is deadlier and it is mutating, it is changing. So what are the challenges of double mutation or double mutant? The double mutation in key areas of virus spike protein may increase the risk and allow the virus to escape the immune system. अगर और ज़्यादा mutations पाए गए, changes पाए गए virus में, तो आपकी immune system को धोखा दे सकता है ये mutation, इससे बच सकता है आपको, कह सकते हो आप, इस वायरस की जो बीमारी है, जो आपकी बीमारी होगी या जो इसके repercussions होंगे वो और serious और deadlier हो सकते हैं. The spike protein is part of the virus that it uses to penetrate the human cells. Over here you can see these are spike proteins which helps the virus to penetrate the human cells further. So if mutations are found in these spike proteins, then it can also cheat your immune system. The presence of variant of concern or suspected VOC does not automatically mean that they are causing outbreak, but it suggests challenges to public health measures for containing this particular virus. And it can also result into reduction in the efficiency or efficacy of the vaccine also that currently people are taking. So that is why these kind of mutations are very harmful for the humans right now. So your homework is you have to study what is genome sequencing. I have already explained to you. मैंने आपको already explain कर दिया है genome sequencing क्या होता है, how it works, कैसे ये काम करता है, what is RNA and DNA and who administers GSED. ये आपको मुझे comment section में बताना है. You have to tell me in the comment section who administers GSED, that is Global Initiative on Sharing Avian Influenza Data. Okay. So this is your homework for today. ये आपका आज का homework है. Also, do not forget to subscribe to Unacademy Plus today if you haven't taken the subscription. 1 year का subscription ले लो, April 1 तक ये offer valid है, ठीक है, mega subscription offer wherein you will be getting extended 1 year Unacademy subscription right till Prelims 2022. आपको 4+ months का यहाँ पर subscription extra मिलने वाला है. Use code ARPITA10 to get 10% discount on your Plus subscription. And the links are given below in the description box. Make sure that you click on the link and take your subscription today itself. फटाफट से सब्सक्रिप्शन लो, अपनी जर्नी को और ज्यादा इजी और ज्यादा स्मूथ कर दो. Okay, so on this note we are wrapping up the class. Thank you everyone for participating in this session.